The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
My apologies. Welcome back, true soul. What news? Did she know? You'll find her inside, although she may not be disposed to welcome you.
You'll find Z'rell in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Let's hope this Z'rell likes what we have to say.
Praise the Absolute.
I itch to draw my weapon and gut every last one of these.
We are favored. We are blessed.
Oh, that's grotesque. Don't stare. You'll only encourage it.
The blessed will conquer all. There is only the Absolute.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the
Another
secret
true
of the
soul.
Absolute.
The disciple will want to see you. Through the main doors.
There is nothing Sharon about this man.
The Absolute.
He has betrayed the Dark Lady.
Your
I will not be slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash!
Oi! What?
You scrag!
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers?
Yes. No!
You blame the Absolute's Chosen for your failure?
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
Your mind extends outward and grasps at nothing. In Ketheric's place, you feel an absence, no psionic power. No tadpole at all.
The goblins! They failed me. They failed us all.
You lying little! And what would you do to those that have failed you?
They are put to death, obviously.
True. Ultimate failure must earn ultimate punishment. Night Warden Minthara, your crime is incompetence, and your sentence is death.
No!
Make her passing slow, Disciple Zarel. Be creative.
As the General's attention shifts to you, a memory stirs. A memory of this room, and his voice raised in anger.
I'm surprised to see you again, True Soul. You are here to assist and not to meddle, I trust. I would remind you that while in my halls, you obey me, just as you would any other chosen. What say you about our Minthara? It is fitting that one mad dog should judge another. A pity, then, that take her below.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Bye-bye, princess.
Kill the goblins, too.
What? No!
You creaking old bag of shit!
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
No! No!
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, let us take advantage of our surprising guest and their particular creative genius. I'm sure the results will send a clear message to the troops on the importance of discipline.
Of course, my lord. Thank you.
You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. They are yours. You can release them, kill them, or feed them here in the seat of the Absolute's power.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do anything drastic, are ya? We've been nothing but loyal. You serious? We don't stand a chance!
Victory awaits.
Araj O'Blodra, trader in blood and the sanguineous arts. It is a pleasure to stand before a true soul, and your pale companion. I'd like to offer my services, if you're willing. I trade in blood, and the potions that can be wrung from it. I'm more than happy to make you one, if you'd honor me with your blood. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself. Research, naturally. A little experimentation, perhaps. I have an innate curiosity for all things sanguine. Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. Although perhaps there's one more thing we could discuss. Your friend. He's a vampire, no? Or one of their spawn, at least.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. I assume he belongs to you? I'm sure he really believes that. How utterly adorable. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry, you want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge? How very disappointing.
You brought her, the Moon Witch.
The feline eyes the parasite with a glint in her eye, intent clear. Murder. Glorious murder.
Hush! Meat sounds above. Here.
For a moment, you do hear it. Flesh sliding on stone, like a living being extending through the walls.
Pig! In walls above! Maybe. Whole tower. Loudest near kitchen. But Mig banned. Not allowed to pet gnolls. You find meat? You share.
Don't mind Mig and her meat sounds. It's just her brain slopping around in her skull.
It's Roa you want?
If you have coin, then show it. Get moving with... You seek arms. I seek a warrior. I do not peddle. The Absolute needs warriors for her crusade. But I see only weaklings in this place. Prove it! Who's singing your name? Looks like there's bite in you yet. Want anything from my stash? You pay less than the rest. Slaughter well.
Dreams too. Same as me.
You were adored, Minthara. Brought up from the darkness, and
She cherished you. But it wasn't enough. You were distracted by your own desires.
bloodlust, murder, chaos.
And most damning of all, an unexpected weakness. A longing for acceptance and affection from a mortal.
You have no right!
We have every right.
You are nothing.
Minthara's mind connects with yours. Not strong as you remember it, but fractured, disintegrating.
Come to observe, true soul. She is a lesson. None can rise so high that they cannot fall again. We are erasing her. No, this...
Peace, sister. Let us observe. Her mind is yours. Break it.
Immediately, your mind is swept into a greater vortex. A psionic storm with Minthara at its center.
Hide. Submit. Embrace.
Her torturers are not dominating her. They are destroying her mental defenses and exposing her to something else. The Absolute. Navigating the storm, you reach the nexus of her mind. It is a wound, bleeding raw emotion and shattered memories. But she senses your arrival.
You came. I prayed that you would. But there are no gods left to me. This thing
that speaks inside me. It has all but destroyed me. But it fears you. Even so, I cannot resist it while my tormentors live. I didn't dare hope. I owe you more than my life. I would prefer to make these bastards bleed. But I trust that you speak from caution rather than cowardice. I will put my faith in you and pretend to be their slave.
Her mind fills with warmth, and she gently releases you.
Is it done? I did not feel her mind break.
No! My sister only meant to compliment your delicate work.
Indeed. Seems I have a bit to learn yet. We ought to return to our posts, sister. There'll be plenty more prisoners to practice on.
An ill thing to let an enemy show their back and live. Lead them.
Minthara is supposed to be in a cell. You have some explaining to do. The guard is happy to let you pass. Minthara is rather less happy about your choice of words.
Quickly, I cannot hold my fury for long.
Many thoughts, one mind.
I thought to reach a Githyanki Creche and be rid of these tadpoles. I'm going to find our people.
You consider your options, knowing that should Lae'zel depart alone for the crash, she could fall to the curse.
You would threaten Lae'zel of Kalir. How unusual. How satisfying. You bared your teeth and sprayed your venom. A threat to be savored. Very well. Let's see what this moonrise illuminates.
Deal with them, or I will.
We heard she'd been escorted from her cell. Not that she could leave the tower.
The General ordered that she be repurposed, not freed. Excellent. Hers was a difficult mind to erase, no doubt. She was
I live to serve.
As loyal as a golem. Use her well.
I last left Moonrise as a commander in the Absolute's army, obeying the voice of a god. I thought I had found a home and a purpose. Now I leave as an exile. But you risked your life to rescue me. For that, I am grateful.
The artifact connects with her, pulling your minds together and showing her all that you have seen. The prism, your dream visitor, the protection that keeps you from obeying the Absolute and becoming a Lithid. She knows it all in a moment. Her mind reels, but is no longer clouded. She accepts the truth. She has no choice.
There is much we must discuss. Do you have a safe place to camp nearby? Goodbye for now. I will see you soon.
Missing children. Maggie Terrans, Marcus Terrans, Mathan Deach, Rochelle Kirk.
goblins have silenced the Owl Beast.
She deserved better than that.
An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
Hello, my sweet.
Let me out, let me out, let me out!
Rythwin House of Healing. Presiding surgeon, Malus Thorm.
Is that a hospital? Here?
Good news for us. There could be some useful potions inside.
Here to see the doctor? Are we poorly? Are we desperately poorly? Oh, not so well. But well enough to wait. Join the line, and you will be seen. Be patient, be well. Here to see the doctor. Oh, not so well. Join the line. You will be seen. Down to the theater.
Can't give up now.
Don't call the doctor yet. I've got potions, sutures. I know I can do this. Oh, you're a patient. This is the children's ward. Triage is back that way. I will sell you what I can. Once I've stabilized, not dead. Merely medicated. To ease the pain. Your untrained eyes deceive you. Now I must ask you to step away.
See here how I soothe each vein with the tenderest touch. Your eyes are sharp, sisters. Tend to your scalpels so that I may say the same of them.
Careful, I bite. On tippy toes.
Witness the solace of the lady's whispers with each slice.
See here how I soothe each vein with the tenderest touch.
Nothing hurts anymore.
The objective of the Scalpel Sisters is to soothe. For the Scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah. See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort, hear the very melody of mercy. Pray, sister, show us the extent of your beneficence. Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient's sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our unexpected audience that makes you quiver. Come, step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome.
Absence.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah so very perfectly. It is the Scalpel-led journey that leads from pain to peace.
He's just like Khazad-dûr. Utterly insane.
See? What is the light of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being? If light is the symptom, then darkness is the cure. For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
In light is presence, in darkness, absence.
But you, look how the succor of Shah eludes you. See how painfully present you remain. We do not wish to see you suffer so. Let us cure you. Their incisions are, as yet, still straight with imprecision. That much I must concede. How to steady their hands, I wonder. I see now. By example, I must edify and quell the light that blinds us. Come, sisters, soothe me.
Not Master. Not.
The great cure.
curious. Wonder what's past this.
In memory of Warwick Marsh, dearly missed by both of his wives. Here rests Violet Goldhammer, beloved singer. May her voice live on in our memories.
Has fallen in battle. Their source must be nearby.
Our hero thought but a treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark he went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which he himself fed. Merely protecting my assets. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead. Oh, we both know they are soon to be revealed. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare. There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time. Its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor of their long, tired scenes. If you, however, through the dark, go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed. Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action. This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as I should not relish its reacquaintance. Let's leave it at that. You have it in you to author a thrilling finale if you heed this warning. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede. After all, if there is one rule I hold dear...
What's that?
Graves. Someone had to bury their dead in a hurry. Graves. Someone had to bury their dead in a hurry.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Makeshift Selûnite graves. They picked the wrong fight and lost.
Let's move.
Makeshift Selûnite graves. They must have fallen in the fight against the Sharans all that time ago.
Sigils. Attempts to restrain Lady Shah's power, perhaps. Failed attempts.
You wish to consult me? I was the Absolute's dagger. I remember every throat that it held me to, and every drop of blood it forced me to spill. I take no responsibility for the lives I took. I did nothing in the Absolute's name. I was merely a weapon that it wielded. The Tadpole, the Absolute, they work together like a drug. I did not feel I was compelled to act against my will. I felt ecstatic to serve. Every action seemed a deliberate choice. The best choice even though I could no more have resisted its commands than flesh can resist decay. Even rational minds like ours cannot reject such a powerful influence. The Absolute can make the impossible seem inevitable. I took up my oath long ago, when I swore bloody vengeance against any who defied Lolth. Now, I myself have sinned against the Spider Queen. Though my faith is shattered, my oath endures. I am sworn to destroy all those who serve the Absolute. When I have had my vengeance on the cult, I do not know if my oath will still hold. I do know that when I take the Absolute's power, I will not lose control of it as our enemies have. I will harness it to create a more perfect world. Any who object to the laws of that world will have no place in it, of course, and I will gladly eradicate them. I fought at his side once, shortly after my conversion. Before the battle, and when the fighting began, he led his blows and arrows rained down on him, and before long, his face was a mask of blood. But he did not fall. He did not even falter. When we won the day, Ketheric's armor was bent and shattered, but his flesh was unmarked. I have lived long enough to know that few things are impossible in this world. Ketheric's power is a rare thing, though. I have never seen its like. The necromancer Balthazar is Ketheric's chief advisor. One who has mastery over the dead may well be able to help the living cheated. We should ransack his chambers and see what secrets he keeps for the great general. A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. She is tolerable, but her faith in the Lady of Loss is poisonous. The very concept of Sharan worship is self-indulgent. They would have you think every whispered word and hidden thought is of value, but it is not so. I have performed 1,000 interrogations, squeezing out the most guarded I can tell you this. When the trivial parts have been whittled away and I have sifted through what remains, he's been deprived of freedom and strong blood for so long that he is addicted to both. While those addictions have their hold on him, he is still a slave. No. He is well aware that I would exsanguinate him entirely if he flashed his fangs at me. And while you live, you'll be enslaved to your... But Astarion is not only bound to his needs and desires. He will only be free when the time comes. We must hope that he does not only take Cazador's long life, but the power that has sustained him as well. I have encountered few Githyanki in my life. Those that I did were raiders. Meeting Lae'zel makes me wish I knew more of their culture. To one who only sees the surface of things, there is a fanaticism in the Lolthsworn that lends itself to chaos. The Gith have stricter hierarchies and stronger commitment to us than speak. Very well. You wish to consult me? There's no space for me. Then let us go forth and I hope this is important. For your sake.
All right, what now?
By my oath.
At least things have stayed interesting.
shall carry out General Form's will alone. Not wanted. Not needed. Leave.
Here lies Melodia Thorm, beloved wife and mother. E Amiel Telere Manon here.
I'll kill you so badly!
Bones everywhere. Someone's been engaging in dark rituals here. Here we go.
Myrtle's symbol. I suppose a mausoleum's a fitting place for the Lord of the Dead.
With a flick of the wrist. An open tomb.
More to this
Empty.
place.
A trap.
I'm sure of it.
Not ominous in the slightest.
Lady Shah's presence is near.
Nothing. It must have been disarmed.
A trap. As if we are a horde of dumb-footed workers.
Best avoid that trap.
Moonrise Towers. It makes the urge hiss within. It was part of your disgrace. But how?
Disc must be the way forward.
Where will it bring us, though?
It's risky to enter Moonrise with an unwelcome. Be sure to keep them close, so you can speak on their behalf if the cultists ask too many questions.
You wish to consult me? A mistake. I am your most valuable. When you realize your mis...
I never learned the words.
Yes, you did. She gives them to you.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. Even you, Disciples Rel? Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody... Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No. Better yet. Show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. Tongues of psychic flame lap at the memory of the goblins dying by your hand.
I see you like to handle underlings physically. So do I. For a while, but I get bored of people awfully quickly. Let's see if you can hold my interest.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
My. Your lust for the neck pricker is succulent. I'd like to take a bite out of him myself. With the Absolute, your fantasies can become more real than flesh. The pleasures of the mind can surpass those of the body. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted. Why not?
Her presence fills your mind, caressing, stroking, kissing, then clawing, biting, cutting. Your pulse races, your heart strains. Then, as suddenly as it began, the pain becomes overwhelming pleasure.
She gave me the power to delight with a thought. or to kill. So stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum, but we have lost contact with him. Go there. Aid Balthazar if... Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters. The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. Take one from Balthazar, but don't pry. The last person who snooped into his...
It is not your time. The rooftop chapel is reserved for the generals.
This must be the place. We have to get inside.
I'm sure you have done a great many things, but above, you will...
Her words are diplomatic, but her face betrays her.
Disciples Rel has given you a chance to earn that honor. Her design does not end at the grave, Blessed One, and I find use for even the fallen.
You can pass. In the name of the Salute.
Simple.
Still alive, so that's progress.
This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell. Your conviction is enough. This will be taken note. Should you transgress again, your efforts to talk yourself out. Tempers are rising.
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, something over there.
The corpse does not. The disc is formed from slate and engraved with Githyanki writing. The symbols are striking to look at, but you aren't sure what they... Without a cipher or primer to aid you, the disc's message could be near impossible to discern. You should take the disc to Lae'zel.
Are these Githyanki markings? Lae'zel might know.
Our God is watching. Me too.
You wish to consult me? Good.
The Drow is unpredictable, uncompromising. I respect her almost as much as I distrust her.
The disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too, and considers the vision.
Tirsu markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense... No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern. It's a story. About Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
This text is heresy. I can hardly bear to read it. Very well. I will read it to you. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon Ephelemon. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars, we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. This is more than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith. Gith's son died to Voss's blade. Orpheus is no more. You speak heresy. Thank your good fortunes I'm a tolerant woman, or I'd have sliced off a few toes for suggesting it.
Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
I want to be clear. Letting Minthara tag along with us was your idea, so if you wake up with a dagger to your throat, that's on you. Excuse me. I'm sorry for looking out for our collective hides. But fine. Take her if you wish. Just know I'll be resting with one eye open. You did? God damn it. I wanted to be there. I wanted to make a deal. All right. So, what did the old devil have to say? Well, I do like killing. Perhaps if we help him, I can still salvage something from this. He would owe us after all. Yes. Now we just need to get on his good side. If we do as he asks, he'll be in our debt. And if he's in our debt, he can tell me everything there is to know about my scars.
It doesn't seem long ago that Minthara would have sought to kill us. And now we've welcomed her. He's trouble. Worse, he's a traitor. Whatever loyalty he had towards Lady Shah is long gone. It would please her greatly to see him meet his long overdue end, I'll wager.
Thy will, dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
I want to thank you for what you said whilst I was in front of that vile drow. I spent 200 years using my body to lure pretty things back for my master. What I wanted, how I felt about what I was doing, it never mattered. You could have asked me to do the same. To throw myself at her. What I wanted, be damned. But you didn't. And I'm grateful. It's been so long since I've had to make these decisions for myself. I won't lie, it's a daunting prospect. It would have been so easy to bite her, to just go along with what I was being told to do. A moment of disgust to force myself through, and then I could have carried on just like before. Well, of course. I needed protection. People don't trust vampires, perhaps understandably, so I needed to get someone on my side. And seducing you was easy, frankly. So imagine how stupid I felt when I started to genuinely feel something for you. Trust me, I was not happy about it. You were a complication I didn't see coming. And yet... Really? Why, that almost sounds like a challenge. Honestly, I have no idea what we're doing. Or what comes next. But I know that this is nice. It's curious. I had a visit from our impish friend Raphael last night. He wanted to talk about my scars. Or rather, he wanted to dangle the promise of talking about my scars in front of me. If we kill that monster of his. Excellent. And now all that's left to do is... well, find this damn thing and kill it. Us. I still love the sound of that. I don't know. But isn't it nice not to know? You're not a victim. Not a target. Not just one night it's better to forget. But then... whatever in the world could you be?
Goblet of Shah. Before my very eyes. The Dark Lady guided me here. She wanted me to find this place.
Shah's warriors must not be caught, must not be shot. Only loss awaits the unworthy.
That voice.
A trap! Let us send forth our least favorite, to be sure.
A trap? Someone doesn't like me.
Trap.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap. Be careful. There are traps about.
I can't see the ring. The Dark Lady's path lies in darkness. Perhaps that is how I can proceed. Need to find a way around this ring.
Well, that didn't work. There must be a way around.
I need to be more careful. There must be a way around the ring.
Need to find a way around this. Can't just blunder forward. Need to find a way around this ring.
Welcome, child. Follow my voice and prove your worth.
I do like it down here. It's nice. Homey.
You do not belong here.
Your mind upends. Somehow, in the decayed soup of this creature's brain, a tadpole lives. Another presence nurtures it, manipulates it like a puppet.
No, you do not belong. This is the Dark Lady's house. She's no use for old, faithless bones.
You plunder. You meddle. You upset my plans. Leave. I see she sent the husk of Minthara to accompany you. Z'rell lacks imagination. Z'rell lacks faith. Z'rell lacks in many ways, but I do not. Leave before... Stupid worm-infested cockhead! You have awoken the shadows! My forces are split. The defenses are thin. Rally on me. A wall of bone and blade against the darkness. Now!
You dared scar my mind. I will gut you. My victims await.
Lady Shah's dead attack. Am I being tested?
Breathe deep and move.
I thirst for combat.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
ready for battle. Me strike. You will break.
Where do I go from here? Need to find a way forward.
Time to see what new horror's waiting for us.
Get inside.
Hurry inside. Rancid donkey scrotum! The quakes herald the shadows. It's already too late. Merkel's fat lapdog.
Lies before me, on your command. I seek an advantage.
Can't give up. Not now.
May the gods take you first. Your command. I will not fail.
Need to act fast.
wise move.
I'm ready.
Fresh orders? Time to die.
Can't afford to let up. Onward.
White marks on it. Never, Master.
Finally, we can talk face to face. Not just any true soul would have succeeded in following my path through this place. You should be pleased. General Thorm. Rubbish. Everything is at hand here. Z'rell merely envies the General's faith in me. I am in the midst of a grand strategy. But you're here now, and I may be able to put those limbs to work. You know what's at stake here. I take it. General Thorm to you. But yes, recovering the relic is the crux of it. He commands, and I, his humble servant, fulfill that command. While you, an infinitely more humble servant, fulfill my command. I will put you to work as a scout. If it'll spare me your bleating, The relic lends the General his strength, his invulnerability. It must be recovered before his enemies attempt to exploit it. I do not need you or your help. But you are here in spite of that, so I may as well make use of you. The relic is close, but the way is barred and Shah's dead are uncooperative. Clear the path for me by blade, cunning, or whatever it takes. I will remain here until you have succeeded. Or fallen.
I'd trust this gasbag about as far as I can throw him, which isn't far. But perhaps better to play along, for now.
I will assign Flesh to aid you on your way. Ring this bell, and he will come. My brother is no intellectual powerhouse, but he is strong, loyal, and punctual. Should a fight turn against you, remember the bell. In part, yes. My poor unborn twin. Mother always resented me for it, said I strangled him in the womb. If you can believe such tripe. Besides, once I developed my powers, I fetched him from the graveyard and brought him back. Gave him a new, better body. Alas, Mother was not pleased. We're still close. She's in a jar on the shelf. Over there. Flesh will remain here until called. But don't fear. He has very sharp hearing. I chose his ears myself. Now, get to work.
Onward.
Thirsty.
Embalming fluid and a pipette.